and welcome, Virgo, to the Zodiac series. We're going to look into if someone has recently had a reading on you, who they are, what questions they asked, what they received. So keep in mind these are collective and general. Receive what aligns, release what does not resonate with you. And remember that timelines shift and change all the time with our free will choice. So never give your power away to a reading or an outcome. So let's go ahead and get into it. So for my Virgo viewers who recently had a reading, on my Virgo viewer. Interesting. We have the Devil in reverse. So someone that has taken off the blindfold. Okay. It could be that you left this connection or they left this connection. There was something perhaps toxic here. But now there's space. Let's get another card to clarify for my Virgo viewer. We have the Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign, could be an earth sign, could be Capricorn. Let's get one more. Who is this person? For some of you, it's someone who's been waiting for you to become single. Yeah, some of you, this is someone who's been waiting for you to become single or available to release something toxic or someone toxic. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Death card, the transformation. Let's get one more. The Four of Cups. So this could be somebody that you rejected. Or somebody interested in you and you have, been moving through a transformation, moving through a breakup. Releasing something toxic in a place where like you can't be reached, basically. So this person doesn't even know if you're even accessible at this time. Like I think they're in the Knight of Wands energy, in this card at least, it's like they're in a pretty good space. This person could have, could live on their own. They could just have a pet here. With that Knight of Wands energy, they could have a dog. They like to go on adventures with their dog. They're going on adventures and they're living their life. Okay. And you could, this could be cross-watch or you could vice versa this. This could be somebody who got out of a third-party situation. And they're wondering how you're doing in the third-party situation. But let's see, what did this person ask? Or why? Let's ask why. Why did this person get a reading on Virgo? The Nine of Cups. The Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. But that fell on the floor. I'm not going to get it right now. Okay, so the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. They want to communicate with you, and they're wondering if you want to communicate with them too. But again, with the King and Queen of Swords, you could be going through divorce, going through a breakup, some sort of ending. They want to know what you're thinking and feeling right now. If you're available, to have a conversation. Yeah, this person, Page of Swords came out. It's like on the outside looking in. So maybe they're trying to figure out if like you have completely divorced somebody, you've broken up with them, if you're available to have communication basically with them. What specific questions did they ask? They also want to know if you're on the same page. The Empress energy. Let's see what else. What else did this person ask? Tarot reader, Virgo. We have the Empress energy, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. If you finally made your decision to, like, you know, separate or divorce or break up with someone, okay. Some of this person may have asked if you are pregnant with the Empress energy. But if you're happy, if you're thriving, if you're doing well, if you moved, that's another message that's coming through. If you're single, okay. Because the Empress energy is the energy of self-love and care and fulfillment, basically. Like if you're happy, if you're fulfilled, if you're traveling with that Two of Wands, kind of the direction, this person's wondering about the direction you're moving in. All right, let's see. What this reader expressed to this person. It's curious about Virgo here. Six of Swords, that you did leave a situation. It could have been a toxic one. You know, he doesn't have the nicest look on his face, does he? Like, you might have left somebody that, you know, they think that you'll be back, right? Or they're quite cocky, rude, you know. So yes, this tarot would say that you have moved away, you've turned your back on someone. Knight of Swords, that, you know, you are... It could be that you are moving forward with that Knight of Swords energy, that they could, you know, reach out and communicate with you, that you are in a single energy, that you are fulfilled, that you are happy with the decision that you made. And then there's the Three of Wands. For some of you, that you could be waiting to reunite with them, waiting for them to take action with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. Some of you, this is a situation where you were separated, or again, you could do cross-watch, or you could vice versa this. You were separated from someone toxic or getting out of a toxic situation. And this person, you may have still been in communication with this person or still have contact with this person, but they knew that they couldn't be involved until that process was over. That was clear, like you were completely divorced, or you've moved, or, you know, whatever that was, left that toxic situation. And I think this person wants to make sure too that, you know, you're headed in the same direction, that you're going to be on the same page here. And I think they got the green light to come toward you, Virgo, from this reader. So it almost feels like a third-party situation, but not a really unhealthy third-party situation. Like this person was on the outside observing, waiting for when it would be a good time to connect with you, communicate with you, come toward you. Okay. If the way was clear. If the way was clear. And it looks like they did get that green light. That even with the Six of Swords, it's not just like you recently left the situation or that things were left on bad terms. They were on good terms with the Six of Swords. That's about peace and moving forward, having learned what you needed to learn. It might have been too, like in this divorce or in this situation, that this person had, that you or this person, you know, you had to leave a lot behind. Like you may have had to leave a house behind or move or relocate, but that you're still doing really well. Okay. So I think, yeah, this person was wanting to know how you are, like how you're doing. But also didn't want to get involved in this process and didn't want to didn't want to bother you. So how does this person feel about what this reader shared? Ready to make their move with the Knight of Cups. Excited, quite happy, focused. Yeah, I would say the Knight of Swords energy too. That's swift movement. And Justice. Being ready to do you right after he did you wrong. Woo-hoo. Okay, words are words, actions are actions, but that's what I just heard. Okay. What move is this person going to make? I'm curious. The King of Cups. They're thinking about expressing their emotions, telling you how they really feel with the King of Cups. But I do feel a bit of nerves here as well. Why the Justice card? I think they may have felt like justice was served. Okay, you leaving something behind that was toxic. Meaning justice was served for that other person. We have the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Wow, this person is already like looking at you. You might have been involved with this person for a while, but you have the King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. This person like is coming toward you with that partner vibe, right? With the King of Pentacles. Either wanting to, be very supportive of you at this time, or they do have those intentions of having a commitment with you. So some of you, like this divorce process, separation, or whatever you're releasing, it was like, again, with the Six of Swords, it was like at the tail. Maybe it's been a little while and the air is cleared and it's like you may be ready to move forward with this. But wow, yeah, this person with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands definitely wants to, and the King of Cups, they want to express their intentions, but they also want to bring forth what they have to offer to the table to assist you or to invest in you or to support you. Yeah, like they want to be your hero with the Emperor energy. Be careful with that, right? You want to stay in your empowerment, especially those of you that have, moved through something toxic and you're healing and you're doing really well in your independence and everything like that. Make sure you have boundaries with this person and they don't like try to sweep you off your feet in a way that makes you feel like they are encroaching on your freedom, right? Or like your own path, right? It has to be aligned because the person might want to move ahead or express their feelings like right away. So take your time with that. Let's see. What is this person's overall intention with my Virgo viewer? Ten of Cups. Complete fulfillment, happiness, living your best life, your highest timeline. And if there are children involved, like your family's involved, like again, I feel like this is somebody that you know and somebody that you would want to be with, okay? Somebody that you would be interested in, somebody that, you trust, somebody that you would want to have a relationship with, right? Or even they see that there's like a lot of healing potential for the two of you when you come together. Yeah, and the Sun, they see it so clearly. Like they feel like you're the one for them for sure. But they had to be patient. It feels like they had to be patient here. Ten of Pentacles and the Sun, happiness, clarity. One more with the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. I mean, that's very clear intention. I think they'll make their intentions very known. But we still have the Nine of Swords energy, so you might still be a little stressed because you need to decompress and like still release some things perhaps. Virgo. But I feel like they're things that with the High Priestess, it's like between you and your soul, right? I don't think like you're sharing that. But if you do need assistance, like I definitely encourage you to reach out and receive that, from a therapist or somebody that can hold a really loving and supportive space for you to help you move through what you need to move through. Like it feels like you're going from one situation that was like hellish to like this heaven on earth situation, it's high frequency, high timeline. And like that can be a bit like you need to gradually move into that. You can't usually just like jump right into that, because it's like a shock to the system. It's a shock to the nervous system. And as much as this person may have good intentions and just want to like sweep you off your feet and everything, like you need to go at your own pace, Virgo, or cross watcher. Like that's what I'm sensing here. So I think after this reading, this person felt like a bit more relaxed and happy, right? Because they could have been checking in on you, you know, just to see how things were going. And I don't feel this person is self-serving. So if you're dealing with somebody selfish, or you're thinking about somebody selfish, I don't feel this is self-serving. I think if anything, the pain this person felt was observing you moving through a toxic situation, or not being able to share their love and their support with you in a way that they wanted to. Like they had to hold back their love and their support. And I think that was really painful for this person, or stressful, right? And stressful and not knowing. But there was a reason, obviously, that there was a separation between the two of you, or they didn't have that communication with you, or you couldn't come together at that time. So interesting. Let's see how would you feel about this? How would my Virgo viewers feel about this person coming in? Eight of Pentacles. Looks like you would feel good. You would feel nurtured. You would allow them to nurture you, and vice versa. Ace of Cups. You'd be quite happy. The Lovers. Yeah, you would be quite happy here with this person coming in here. Yeah, somebody released a third party, a karmic situation, something toxic, and it's now allowing this relationship to bloom, which is beautiful. For some of you too, this reader might have also asked this person to, with the Three of Wands, because sometimes that's about waiting. They might have just said, why don't you prepare for this person, you know, to come into your life, or prepare for, like, you know, she's going to be showing up, right? Or he's going to be showing up. If that's the case, that may or may not be the case here, but there's a sense of this person not sitting there waiting, they're twiddling their thumbs, but actually like preparing a space. You see, he's made the coffee's sitting there, set the space with a candle. You know, you might even be going on some sort of holiday together. Like that's for those of you that, again, know and trust this person, and you've already built a connection with them. So there's also this sense of like being relaxed and allowing things to unfold naturally too. And maybe even allowing you to come towards this person. For some of you, that could be the case. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Is there anything else that this reader shared with this person? So for some of you too, I'm hearing very clearly, for some of you too, if you're like confused about who this person is, I just heard very clearly, not the toxic one. So you were dealing with somebody toxic. This is somebody who is not toxic, okay? The Star energy, yeah, continue to heal and release. This is an alignment. I feel like this is an alignment, which is beautiful with the Star energy. It's also wish fulfillment, okay? And so I think this reader kind of guided your person to relax, like things are aligned with the Star. But also I feel like that's guidance for you here, Virgo, to release this past timeline, or this past situation, or toxic pattern or connection you were, you know, moving through, to focus on healing, relaxing, regulating your nervous system, and in your alignment, focusing in on your alignment here, your wish fulfillment, because it's coming in with the Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, you're magnetizing it in. Great. So let's see one last message of guidance here for my Virgo viewer or this person. Build on solid ground. Yeah, don't rush things. Make sure you're building on solid ground, and be patient. Yeah, because there's a healing process that needs to unfold. There's definitely honoring what was and releasing it. And then there's the in-between space, right? There's kind of the void in between of like the healing and the releasing of conditioning, and utilizing tools that are really helpful, and getting used to the new normal, right? And then moving, you know, gently moving forward. It's happening in phases. It's not all at once. Even though this person may want it to happen all at once, and maybe in a way you do like want it to happen all at once, Virgo, but there's a part of you that's like, I know I need to take this step by step and really honor my process and honor what I've moved through and honor what I'm, the direction I'm moving in, and honor who I am now and who I'm evolving into, right? And not have that kind of like stifled by someone else's tons of love that they want to share with you right now, right? Part of a lot of this is like your own journey. So Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. If this was quite specific. So if this did not resonate with you, check out your moon, rising, or Venus. This didn't resonate with someone I know, but somebody else, they're like, wow, that's my story. That's my timeline. Oh my gosh, right? There's definitely like a third party sort of situation here, but this person was, the toxic energy was the third party, not this person. Even though you may have been in a relationship or a marriage with the toxic one. Anyways, sorry, trying to be as clear as I can be. I know this will really connect with someone here. But if it wasn't yours, then release it. Check out your moon, rising, and Venus. Thank you so much for your presence and being here. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.